Tonight, we report on a fireworks ban at the Grant County Fairgrounds and wildfire are affecting air quality in central Washington. What's happening in sports, Jeff?
Plenty, Amber. Apple Sox and Harbor Cats scratch it out on the diamond, and the Hawks' Russell Wilson is still awaiting his big payday. Let's take a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
Hot and dry seems to be the weather pattern. And there is a disturbance along northern parts of the region. Will that impact our area? I will have more details for you in just a bit.
I'm Amber Jenks, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your number one source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Fireworks are banned at the Grant County Fairgrounds on the 4th of July. The Grant County Commissioners banned people from using fireworks through Sunday. Commissioners Carol Ann Swartz said a combination of high temperatures and dry weather are combining to make it dangerous to use fireworks at the fairgrounds. Swartz said fairgrounds crews are working to keep the lawns watered, and fairgrounds campers often want to have open fires during the holiday weekend. In previous years, people would purchase fireworks at the stand located at the fairgrounds and use the fireworks in the parking lot. Swartz said the commissioners are examining whether they can impose an emergency ban on the fireworks county-wide. State law appears to require a year-long process to impose the ban. Air tankers from the U.S. Forest Service base at the Grant County International Airport have already been busy early into the state's wildfire season. Reporter Devin Higgins has the story.
The U.S. Forest Service's air tanker base at the Grant County International Airport had some rare downtime as its aircraft were off fighting fires in Wenatchee and other parts of the Pacific Northwest. Opened in 2001, the base serves the entire tanker fleet of 20 aircraft and can help get them to any location in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and even Alaska. Base manager Robert Mead said he and his teams help get crews to the spots where they can be most effective.
It all depends on fire activity in other places and who has the greater need. I mean, example, if there's a major fire in Colorado that's encroaching on the city of Colorado Springs versus a fire that's somewhere else that's up in the woods, you know, and here you have a whole community that could be affected and everything. They're going to put as many resources there until they don't need them anymore. Then they're going to move them out here. We're a Forest Service base. We have a gentleman that has a contract to do the mixing, loading, the fire retardant. So basically we just marshal the tankers in, we park them, we supervise the loading crew going out, and we supervise them getting back, and we send the tankers out and everything. We supply safety and security for everybody that's out here. So everybody watches out for everybody here. It's like, you know, we're basically a big family.
Meade said he expects wildfire season to continue through the middle of August, and the fleet will be ready to go when they get the call. In Moses Lake, Devin Higgins for iFIBER 1 News.
More surface water is coming to farmers south of Interstate 90 as the expansion of the Columbia Basin project continues. The East Columbia Irrigation District began work on 2 siphons to carry water and continue expansion of the canal. A $26 million state grant is funding the project. The project is part of plans to bring surface water to 87,000 acres of farmland presently using water from the Odessa sub-area aquifer. The surface water is replacing water from the wells used by the farmers. Along with the expansion of the East Low Canal, the Irrigation District started work on financing a bond to connect roughly 10,000 acres of land to irrigation water. Farmers receiving the water are expected to pay the bond. Volunteers are needed to carry the Fallen Heroes banners in the Smokeyam Day's 4th of July parade in Soap Lake. The Ephrata American Legion Post is organizing the banners with Spokane-based organization Washington Fallen Heroes. The banners depict veterans who died in combat. Spokeswoman Jane Montaney said the parade starts at 11 a.m. at McKay Health and Rehabilitation Center and runs to Division Street and onto Main Avenue. Volunteers need to check in at McKay between 10 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. to get full instructions and a banner. The banners are to be displayed at Soap Lake's East Bench after the parade. Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We will be right back after this.